Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to your April 2022 Tarot Forecast with me, Julie Poole. Thank you for being here. All the links to work with me if you want to, I am open for bookings, is below in the description box, along with the cards that I use. So these are good for your sun, moon, rising, and for Venus and cross-watching if you would like to. So without further ado, let's get into the messages for each of the 12 signs. Thank you. Hello, Cancer, and welcome to your April 2022 monthly guidance with me, Julie Poole. Thank you so much for being here. We're going to take some oracle cards for the main theme of the month for you. Then we're going to get some tarot cards for the general information and these tarot cards for money and career. All right, we'll finish off with an angel card. So let's start with the unicorn cards. What's the main theme, the main messages, please, for my beautiful Cancers for April 2022? No, that one. Okay. Lovely. Let's have a look what we've got. Oh, number one, your personal unicorn. Bathe in pure love, stay open to unicorn magic. The number one is all about leadership and you being in the power to create what you want. So you are being asked to tap into that loving energy within your heart and within the universe and stay open to that magic. Beautiful. And number 8, open to abundance. Believe you deserve, accept plenty and prosperity. Beautiful energy of prosperity coming in here for you for the month of April. And we have spiritual warrior. Now it's a 37, which comes down to a 10, which is a 1 again. So we're back in that leadership energy. The spiritual warrior showing you are a wise leader and command the universe. Use the I am presence. You're not asking for a favor. You are using your power to command that which you want, deserve, and desire. Lovely. Let's have a look at the messages from the wisdom of the oracle for my Cancers, please, for April 2022. We have to be fair, peace, and not for you. Okay. So something in your life that you're wanting, Cancer, isn't for you, could be at this time. It is, we've got a chessboard here and we are just kind of, there's a little bag here saying nope. All right, so what you're trying to focus on in one area, I want you to shift your focus back to being the spiritual warrior, back to your personal power and saying, is it really right for me at this time? Am I desiring something that isn't in my highest good? That's not going to be for everybody, but just feel into it, because something about this not for you, I feel isn't that fair. All right, so we've got the to be fair card. This is an 38, which comes down to an 11, which is a master number, being in your mastery. You've got a little owl on the top of her head there, and that's wisdom. So being fair, integrity, honesty, something isn't for you, because they want you to come into a place of peace. We've got this beautiful dove of peace here and the egg giving birth, opening up to a new level of peace. It's a number 23, which comes to a 5, and 5s are all about change. So we want to change into, out of this not for you, to be fair energy, that something is off here, to come into a place of peace. As you come into a place of peace, Cancer, you will start to see that what it is that you were wanting isn't for you. It could be, they're telling me, for some of you have gone for a job or a relationship that it didn't work out, you didn't get it, it didn't get off the ground, it didn't go anywhere, and you could well be saying to yourself, you know, life isn't fair, or what did I do wrong? Blame, you know, the blame game, blaming the universe or blaming yourself or blaming life, when actually it just wasn't for you, it was for somebody else. What's for you won't go by you. All right, so just trust that what's meant to be will come towards you. All right, let's have a look what's going on from the tarot. What's the general messages, please, for my Cancers? Okay. We've got the Nine of Wands, the Three of Cups, Death, the Five of Wands. Tell me more, please. The Hanging Man and the Chariot. Okay. So let's have a look at these. These two cards here, the Nine of Wands with the Five of Wands. Difficult energy. Toxic energy for some of you. The Five of Wands is arguing, battling, conflict, difficulties. It also can be low self-worth when you feel everybody's better than you, or they're getting a better deal than you. Life isn't working out for you, and that is creating this heaviness, this battle-weary soldier about, oh my days, is it ever going to get any better? It just seems to be constant crap around me, really, and it's feeling not fair. Okay, so let's come back to these cards here. All right, the peace and the not for you and to be fair. Right, so if we're battling to try and get something that just isn't working out, that just isn't happening, maybe it's just not meant for you. So if we let it go and come into a place of peace, then we can move on, let go. Okay, let's focus on what is good in your life. The Three of Cups, celebrations, friendships, community, contacts, a sense of partying, happiness, letting your hair down, letting go. As you come into that energy, and again, I want to say let go, because we've got the Death card next to it and the Nine of Wands. Look at things from a different perspective. We've got the Hanging Man supporting that Three of Cups. So when we look at life saying, oh, it's so hard, it's so heavy, it's so difficult, it's so toxic, then that just creates that heaviness. So let's look at it from a different perspective. All right, the Hanging Man is all about looking at things upside down, inside out. Look at it from a different perspective, a higher perspective. If you are trying to get something off the ground that just isn't happening, it's not for you. Look at it from that perspective. Maybe it wasn't meant for me, all that hard work, but it didn't come to anything. It just exhausted me. So it wasn't for me, maybe forever, or maybe at this time. So let's let it go. Let's allow it to transform and transmute. The Death card here, where we are just letting go of that which was heavy. And that allows you to move forward then with the Chariot. So by transmuting, transforming, looking at things from a different perspective, accepting that there is abundance for you, there is prosperity for you, but that which you've been focusing on wasn't the right direction, wasn't the right person or the right job or the right situation or the right home, whatever. They're just saying, yeah, somebody applied is, I don't know if that's the right word, but went for a house, applied for a house and didn't get it. They got outbid or something fell through, and they're really like, oh my God, it's not fair. Everybody gets what they want, but it wasn't for you. It was for somebody else, which is why they got it. So let's allow that energy to transform, and let's come back into a place where we're looking at things on a much brighter perspective. So with the Three of Cups, which is a card of celebration, let's imagine you've gone for that house, didn't get it. You've gone for that job, didn't get it. Started dating that person and it fizzled out, and you've been feeling, yeah, right? But if we look at it about, well, there's someone or something better coming for me round the corner, and if I'd have got that, I'd have lost out on this thing that is much better for me. So this is where we can trust, get into that spiritual warrior energy rather than the victim energy over here. You are a spiritual warrior. Show that you're a wise leader. Command the universe. Say, okay, if that wasn't for me, bring me this or something better. I am commanding all that is good for me to flow towards me. Comment that below. I like that. I am commanding all that is good for me to flow to me. okay? Because there is abundance here and you are in your personal power. So when we accept that what didn't work out wasn't meant to work out, then we can move on beautifully with that Chariot card. Tell me more, please. Another couple of clarifiers for my lovely Cancers. 7 of Wands and the 4 of Pentacles. Okay. So the 7 of Wands is all about holding your own, right? Standing your ground and protecting your space. Now, with it coming here, what I'm feeling is that you've got a little bit stuck in your trench of that was the house for me, that was the person for me, that was the job for me, and I'm not letting it go. Right, we don't want that. There is a time to be, this is about boundaries and holding your ground, but there's also a time where we're just being overly stubborn or we're fixated on something that just wasn't right for us. So I want you to really examine that, okay? Because a lot of this is down to the sense of lack and insecurity. 4 of Pentacles is, no, I need more, I need it, give it me, because I've got some, but I don't know how long it's going to last, and I'm really desperate to get more in, rather than trusting the flow of life, the flow of abundance. So the 4 of Pentacles, there is enough, he's got enough there for now. Now, if he could just trust that as that goes, there's more on its way, then he's in a really good space. So let's not get in that miser energy, that lack energy. Let's trust, let's transform that and letting go, looking at it from the perspective of the flow of life. When it isn't flowing, then maybe it wasn't meant to flow. Yeah, there's something better for you around the corner. Trust. The Chariot is moving you towards something better, okay? All right, let's have a look at money and career for you now, Cancer. We're just going to have 3 cards. Ace of Cups, something new. See, what did I say? There's something better round the corner. Ace of Cups that's going to make you much, much happier than that which you were wanting. Tell me more, please. Money and career. 4 of Swords, back off, rest, retreat, regroup, look at it from a different perspective and step into your strengths. Okay. So there is something new wanting to come in for you in terms of business, career, money. The Ace of Cups is a gift from the universe of abundance. You've got that twice now, open to abundance. Believe you deserve, accept plenty and prosperity. So there is something coming. But while you're waiting, the 4 of Swords is rest, retreat, regroup. Back off for a minute. Get out of that stubborn energy of, no, that was the one for me. No, it wasn't, or it would have come. Okay, I know it's hard, Cancer, but back off and regroup. Get into your strengths, into your power, resilience, determination, trust, all of that good stuff coming from your solar plexus, coming from your center of power, the I am. You are in your strength to trust that the universe is bringing you something better. It might be next week, next month, or within the next 3 months, but it's coming. So just trust and let go of this heavy warrior battle energy. And instead, let's get into the flow and the ease, because there's a Chariot, there's your flow and your ease to move forward to what is meant for you will come to you. All right, let's finish off with an angel card. Final message for Cancer, please. Final message. Truth. Okay, let's be really honest with yourself. The sword of truth, the energy of truth that comes from the heart, from a loving, compassionate place. When I am honest with myself, when I really look at the flow of life and I get out of victim energy and I'm truthful and honest with myself, that is when we flow into the abundance, the prosperity and the power and the peace All right, Cancer, that's what I have for you for April 2022. I hope that helps. Thank you so much for being here. If it did help, give it a like, all of that beautiful stuff. And if you haven't already, please do think about subscribing. Have a wonderful April, and I will see you in May. Take care. Bye-bye.